What is good, YouTube? Croeso to Ivor Reactions. I'm Mike, and Ivor Reaction, a rugby reaction. Where's the fucking remote? Where's the remote? I paused it. Where to is it? I put it on the fucking windowsill. Silly me. Scotland versus Georgia.
So let's enjoy the anthems.
No. It's going to be a good game, this is.
Please be upstanding if you can as you observe the anthems for both countries. First of all, for Georgia.
Also, I got a nice few crates by here. We love it. It's going to be a good game, mind. Scotland have been playing well, Georgia have been competitive, so it's going to be a fucking good game, I reckon. Oh, love the sound of bagpipes. Just get that Celtic pride in that. When you hear bagpipes, you get that Celtic feeling.
Well, I think we're ready for this. Let's hand over to our commentary team for Scotland against Georgia. It's Chris Patterson and John Beaton.
Well, the Georgian national rugby team called the Lelos because Lelo was the indigenous sport. It was so similar to rugby that nowadays rugby's replaced it. Although search for videos of Lelo does throw up lots of biting, fighting and ambulances. Now, this is
I can say this right now, the England game is playing simultaneously to this one.
The Grey Brothers provide the boiler.
So what's called when it gets to half time, I can give you the half time updates of both what's going on right here and the England game. South Africa later. My mate is supposed to be coming up as well, so might have to fiddle around with the camera angles, try and fit us both in while we watch it. But he's not here yet, so let's get a crack on without him. Let's crack open the first tinny.
Look at this Georgian pack. It's got a mean and hungry look to it.
Nice stuff.
France, the front row unit to be reckoned with. Mamuka Gogodza, a wrecking ball as captain and open side. If the Georgians have a chance of winning today, this pack needs to subdue the Scottish eight. They destroyed the Samoans last week. The back's experienced, but maybe the team's weakness. Foreplay for Georgian or Russian part-time teams. Watch out for the fullback Kashvili's boot and Breed scrum half. Lobzanita scored a great try against Japan 2 weeks ago. Well, there's the benches. The Georgians, more than 200 caps on the bench. experienced outfit. Their big forwards do play in France. Plenty of the players will come off the bench to join the fray. And the referee, Matthew Carney of England. He'll be helped by Mathieu Reynard from France and Dan Jones of Wales, keeping an eye out for the rough stuff. TMO Simon McDowell of Ireland.
Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, because when I bring more of this stuff after I'm still going to be drinking and talking about it. So be sure to head over to one of those sites.
Laidlaw on past the midfield.
So that's for the Welsh game I'm on about now, because by the time
Finds Russell. It's all
this part uploads, and now I'll probably be on the third part.
Thought it was who played on.
But you know, we're gonna carry
first
on.
scrum, Chris Patterson.
Yeah, good afternoon, John. Interesting tactics right away from Scotland, wasn't it? Big hit up by Alex the Bar in the midfield, and then it was a kick. You often see a high contestable kick on the winger for Sean Milton to get up there, but the ball was not on, and this will give us an indication of what's going to happen. This set piece to Jordan's formidable front row, formidable pack actually. But Scotland, young props, over 100 caps, Hooker and Rosford, they'll be looking forward to this challenge. One way of taking on his team is attacking their strength. Let's see if Scotland can attack one of Jordan's strengths here.
This front row of Marius Billy Montpellier, Bregvadze Worcester, Chilachava, Toulon. Behind them, Mikatadze Montpellier, Nemzadze Bristol. Then again an all French ranked back row. Koleleshvili, Clermont, Gogodze and Bitsadze from Chambouin. But it's that front row unit, that loose head, Mariashvili, who will be putting the Scottish scrum to test. Solid Scottish scrum. In fact, they creep ahead. Maitland off his wing. Midfield again. Up to halfway. Wilson into ruck. Forwards round the corner. Russell. Hall. Seymour down that left wing. And that's an indication of just how Vern Cotter's changed the attacking mindset of this team.
Well, that's an outstanding start from Scotland, starting from the scrum. You said it was rock solid, allowed the platform to play from. Again, Alex Labar took it up the midfield, and it's a lovely flank pass from Finn Russell to Stuart Hogg, and Tommy Seymour almost gets away. But he's tackled by Tadua into touch.
Back from Nemzadze. Seymour. Quick rucking. Richie Gray. Hogg, ball in two hands, half break. Gray provides the shield, Laidlaw. Wilson. Ford. That's Ferguson to ruck. Laidlaw again. Russell. Spreading this point of attack. Watson away out on that left wing. Gogodze stranded in behind. Gray, the inside pass to his brother, Richie Gray. Scotland going through the phases. Just making this Georgian team defend.
Penalty for holding on. I think it was Xander Ferguson. He took it, he was hit hard by Mikatadze in the Montpellier second row.
Number 7, first man in.
Here's Xander Ferguson, tended to his hand up to carry, and you can see what Scotland are trying to do. They're trying to be direct and get quick ball around to free the space on the outside edge, but at that time, well, Gogodze's in there after Mikatadze's tackle, and the first penalty goes to the Jordans.
Be really careful lifting legs if you're trying to clear players, okay?
Well, that's the fullback of that, Kiri Kashvili with the left foot, who really is prolific. He scored all the points last week, all the kicks. Kicked 10 points against Samoa. All 6 of Georgia's points in the defeat by Scotland 5 years ago. 10th successive start. Today, Kiri Kashvili. This Georgia lineup's been secured. Mariashvili at the back. Luka Bregvadze has it. Oleleshvili, the number 6. Another talismanic player.
Start using the ball.
Nemzadza joins.
Use it!
Great little breakdown.
Oh, he's there.
It's an incredible little try.
Georgia!
That is extraordinary. It looked as though the mole was all over. Lobzanidze, though, he had an amazing try against the Japanese. What a player.
Well, I think we're just going to double check Matthew Carley. Wants to double check, but there's a TMO check for Lobzanidze to see if he has indeed touched it down. But what a finish if he has scored this try. This guy.
Fucking hell, it was a good little break by him.
Last year, set fire.
Good little break.
And then whether there's a potential obstruction as the player comes down the channel, please.
Sorry, just wanted to hear what Matthew Carley's instructions were.
Okay, thank
So
you.
looking to see if the ball was knocked forward in the act of scoring and if there was any obstruction. And we'll have a look here. But this guy is electric. The ball distribution isn't great at all from the maul, but he picks it up and he acts first. That looks like a try to me, John. I don't think the ball was knocked off at the back of the line, back of the maul, sorry.
Did Gogodza
Was there an obstruction?
obstruct? Tommy Seymour, that's the allegation.
This will be the angle, we can see it here. Tommy Seymour, number 11. Well, he holds out his arm. It's whether Lobzanidze was past Tommy Seymour before contact.
Please.
Okay. We're going to go back to him now. We'll have another look, I think.
Matthew. Okay.
Matthew, that's all the angles.
As he breaks down the blindside, Seven puts his hand out. Does he grab the Scottish player?
No.
No, so you're happy that we can award the try?
Correct.
Thank you.
So try.
You heard it. Happy to award the try.
Well done, Georgia. Well done, Georgia.
That is a great start for the Georgians.
Well, I think he did grab Seymour. But I
Yeah,
think
Scotland
Seymour
will
was
come back
correct.
at you
It was
guys.
Possibly past Lobzanidze. This may be an angle that we can see it from. Initially, what a pick by Lobzanidze. This isn't what you want as a scrum half. You want the ball distributed to your hands. Well, there. That's maybe instantaneous. That's a very, very close call. But what you can't deny is the quality of the finish from the 20-year-old scrum half. It's a first try to Georgia.
Kashvili then with the left foot. Let's not beat around the bush. This team wants to play in the Six Nations. They're ranked above the Italians. They've won the second-tier competition for years. 6 minutes gone, they lead by 5 points.
They should join the Six Nations. They should.
He's pulled it,
Ooh.
Kashvili, but that is a warning shot across the Scottish rugby team's bows.
Yeah, it came from that driving line. It was well managed, and then the referee demanded the ball was used. It's interesting use of the phrase from Matthew Carley. It did the number 7, Georgia number 7, Gorgoti grab Tommy Seymour, and the TMO said no. It's certainly contact, but did actually grab and throw him in. It was very close.
Patient.
Big
Wait,
move.
wait!
Back to Malagoradze. The 10 clears up
Patient.
out of his danger area. These two centres for the Georgians, Sherikadze and Mishlanice, both playing in France, Aurillac and Agen. And two of the Georgian backs play in the Saracens franchise, Lelo Saracens. Forward. Taken well by Wilson at the back. Off comes Watson, hits Dunbar. Dunbar skips by the first tackle. Sense of urgency from the Scots. Gray has Harley. Laid low. Another slip. Hogg is enveloped. It certainly makes for an interesting game.
Not now!
Yeah, well, Scotty reckon Georgia should be a part of the Six Nations.
Richie Gray to Johnny Gray.
They've done good enough
Laidlaw
over the
switches
past
it
few
from right
years.
to left. Wilson has Hogg. Hogg with the chip behind.
Oh.
Seymour's chasing. Is it too deep? It could
Oh.
be for Seymour. We'll
Is
have to
it?
see this one again, but that's a great piece
Is
of
it? I don't know.
Going to go to Timor again. This is what Scotland are doing well, even though all of 5 points.
TMO's busy already, we're only 8 minutes into the game.
Try yes or no, please.
Right, we will put the angles up now. It's a simple question, is it a try, yes or no? We'll have another look, but Tommy Seymour's so electric. And did he get in the end? Stuart Hawk's chip kicked through.
Try yes or no, we'll check.
We'll have a look here.
He definitely got there first.
Correct leg will noting the space down the blind side. Look at that loose head prop into number 8 to catch and pass and draw the man. Stuart Hawk with a lovely weighted kick through in here. Yeah, for me, Tommy Seymour.
Yeah, that's a try.
We'll have another look, but lovely weighted kick. We said beforehand.
Did he touch it down?
The dead ball there is a shot. Had to do an accurate kick. It was.
Oh!
Behind the line.
No, was there any contact on the ball on the ground there?
He doesn't have to have downward pressure. So he has to have contact with the ball as it's on the ground.
Gregor, we're going to need to see it full speed. Go.
Simon?
We're going to have a look
at it full speed.
Full speed.
Okay.
It's so sharp, Tommy Seymour. And the understanding of clubmates playing together, Hogg and Seymour, they knew they'll run out of space.
And the other angle,
lovely
Gregor.
top kick. Tommy Seymour looks in full speed like he got there. Have another look. Good awareness of where the space is on the blind side, forwards, taking the space, fixing defenders.
Maybe.
Let's have a close look. What's
Okay,
your call, John?
any other angles? That's me.
I don't know if you can hear the TMO at home, but the TMO's asking for any other angles.
Yeah.
I have a decision.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Matthew. The director wants to show me
There is
one
one more angle being shown to the TMO. Here we go.
Show that to me full speed, Gregor.
And I can tell you the TMO wants the same angle, full speed.
Okay, Simon. I believe the Scotland player gets there first. Does he get downward pressure?
This is the last angle now.
Well, we were saying that Tommy Seymour gets there first. We're looking for downward pressure.
Okay.
Matthew, I see he has downward pressure.
So we're awarding the
I
try.
have a decision. Gregor, go, Jim.
Try?
Correct. You may award the try.
Okay.
You see the decision that we was a try. So Seymour, great play with Dell. And with Wilson in the build-up, then that delightful little kick ahead from Hogg.
It's got a nice little dink over the top,
And
Alice,
this
as
is
well.
the try that brings Scotland level, the little kick from Hogg. Seymour, look at the pace on the left wing, downward pressure and over the line, says the TMO.
Clear and obvious is the phrase that you look for in these circumstances, and I think both tries rightly awarded. We want to see tries, we want to see open rugby.
That, frankly, is what's taken that man, Greg Laidlaw, to France from the big money offer.
Well, this is really good by Scotland. They've had all the possession right up until, and include just after, obviously, Georgia scored the try. The only possession Georgia had was the try. Scotland hadn't panicked. Did go 5 points behind. They built the phases, executed a really good attack, finished off and scored a try. Great comeback by Scotland in the opening 10 minutes.
I think it's not even 10 minutes gone and we're already nearly 20 minutes through the video.
Cotter has doubled the
And the
average
thing is,
tries per game
my
for Scotland.
phone will only allow me
Up to
record
2.5 a
30
game.
odd minutes.
Scotland now scoring tries.
No,
Hall for the long kick.
33
To
minutes.
Savili Kashvili, the
10
number 15.
seconds for
Left
some
footed
reason,
kicker
that's all
always.
allowed me
There
to
he goes,
record.
up and under. Hogg is
So
under it.
we're gonna stick as long as we can on that.
Russell.
If we get 20 minutes into the game and that before
Back goes
time runs out on that, we'll be alright, but if not, then I'll have to pause it a little bit early.
Seymour just takes it off the pitch, thinks of the throw.
Well, that's a great strike by that man, Malagaradze. Finn Russell found some space in the bottom right-hand corner. Malagaradze covered over, and he managed to clear from a tight angle.
We've got about 10 minutes of filler at the moment.
But good basic execution by Scotland. The high ball catch by Stuart Hogg under pressure, and the kick from Finn Russell. It really is a top quality test match so far.
Good opener.
Forward to Richie Gray, straight back. Oh, very quick off the training field. Harley into midfield. Laidlaw has a couple of forwards to screen. Wilson runs between two defenders.
Joe, in this game I don't...
Lost the ball. Play on, says the referee. Advantage for the knock-on.
I don't know who to vote for in this game. Alright. I want to see Scotland win.
Had the ball. Russell.
I also want to see Georgia win because it gives them a good claim to come into the Six Nations.
Russell. Looks up, has Hogg inside him, just goes for the quick chip back. Here's the try scorer. Lobza needs it. He's left-footed, I think. No, right-footed kick. Slightly deflected to Maitland. Maitland inside to Hogg. Hogg.
So he's dangerous when he runs at you.
Forward. Scotland picking holes in this Georgian defence. Laidlaw looks left. Wilson ever present so far. Laidlaw, quick ball. Johnny Gray, forward.
Tackle release!
Finn Russell screaming for it. Looks up, has Ferguson, puts it through his hands. You pointed out in that pre-match piece about how much quicker the ball is on the artificial turf.
Yeah, a number of reasons for that, and one is exactly what Scotland are doing. They're using their footwork. Whenever they run straight at the Jordans, they'll hit hard. But when they put a little bit of footwork and find space, that ball is really quick.
Wilson. Penalty advantage. Laidlaw thinks of taking it quickly. It just slowed down for him. Richie Dixon, who's a great analyst of Georgian rugby, was saying before, and it's going to be interesting to see how the Georgians cope with bringing their forwards and backs into play.
Well, I watched the game last week, as you see, number 12, Mitchell Lindsay just being penalised for going off his feet over the top of the ball. I watched them last week against Samoa, and the tighter the game got, it ended up 20 points to 16 in Georgia's favour. The tighter the game got, and as it went on, the more rugby they played. And it suggested to me that they start with the brutality up front, and then they maybe introduce that little bit wider balance to the game thereafter. But what the Georgians haven't had so far is possession. You have scored for the one source of possession, but Scotland are being dominant and they're making the Georgians make tackles.
Good chance to subdue a Georgian pack here. The Georgians will think that they have maybe dominance up front in most of their games here. Scotland with the driving maul. Memzadze was offside. Johnny Gray hauling his teammates up the pitch. Back comes Ferguson. Laidlaw's in there. The ball smuggled to the back. Constant possession. Being told to use the ball.
Use it once.
Better defence by the Georgians. In fact, turnover ball.
Jordan's turned over. Right.
Greg Vadza.
Right, guys.
You can maybe hear the Georgian commentary team beside us. They were swigging from a bottle of whiskey earlier on. Plainly enjoying the match. Good pressure by the Scottish 15.
Yeah, you can see there how hard it is to take the Georgian pack on at their own game. They did well to defend that maul. Referee Carly being consistent, asking Greg Laidlaw, the Scottish, will have to use the ball when the maul had stopped. And I think it's Chile Chava that won the ball back. And when they cleared it to touch, the kicker was under pressure, so it's another line opportunity for Scotland deep in the Georgian 22.
Forward to Gray, familiar cry now in Scottish rugby. Maul moves forward inexorably. Good body position from Ferguson, forward at the back, just steering.
They're going forward.
Godza reaches out. Penalty, says the referee. This could be a try for Scotland from the rolling maul. It's a penalty try, and the Scottish pack determined to subdue their much vaunted opponents. Is he reaching for a card?
No, go behind the line. Behind the line. Number 4.
He wants to talk to Mika Tata, the big second row. Plays for Montpellier.
Yeah.
Good athletic second row.
Chuck one in the sin bin already.
Scottish maul.
That was outstanding, wasn't it? It's over 10 metre drive. It's very seldom you see that. This is built on the back.
That was a good try. That was a good drive. Good drive on.
Hard work. They made the Georgians defend, and then the control. The ball at the back. Ross Ford has it. Axton Barr joins. So you've got forwards and backs in there. And somewhere in there, Mikatadze collapsed it cynically enough to give Scotland the penalty try, and it greatly their chips over the conventional, and the yellow card to the giant lock.
I did say they would come back at you, Georgia.
Here it is.
Never believe it's not so. It's magic, you know. Never believe it's not so.
And in there, somewhere, number 4 has collapsed that and he's set to the sin bin. Good pressure by Scotland.
Yeah.
There's big Luka.
God, I'm trying to get for the rest of the cans I left from last week. They've gone a bit flat, to be honest with you. They're not going down nice, but you know, we gotta finish them.
I guess Chris Patterson, what they're doing, the Scots, is saying, well, okay, you might think you have a dominant pack. We're not going back in scrums, and we will maul you.
And that's a great psychological boost, isn't it? If you attack a team's strength and you come out and top, it really, really hurts a team psychologically.
Tackle complete.
Yeah.
Tackle was complete.
The tackle complete. So Finn Russell had to let go of the ball before getting back to his feet. The tackle was complete. It's all about whether
Yeah, I'm on the electric fag at the moment as well as no walls.
Finn Russell. When Finn Russell's knee hits the ground, it's a good catch initially. Yeah, so the tackle's complete when the tackled player's knee hits the ground. Finn had to release that ball, get back to his feet before playing it.
Oh,
He doesn't miss many, John, you said it already.
it's not nice. It's not nice. Flat lager is not nice.
Today as well. Equally happy at standoff for fullback.
I'm gonna get for him.
Really,
I'm gonna
really
get for him.
as well.
Try and get these out of the way.
A quick 17
Where have I got left
minutes,
from last week? And that's so I can crack on then with the fresh pack I bought for today. Yeah. Pardon me.
Casvili then
Oh.
left-footed.
Okay.
Happily for him, through the posts. Scotland now a man up. 6 points in the lead. And with Richie Gray,
I'm gonna have to.
Ryan Wilson,
I'm gonna have to down it.
Hogg, and the likes of Seymour all very much in the game again.
Do I really want to load? Yes, I do.
Ooh, what a catch. Looked like Mark Bennett up from midfield. Again, a Gray brother just ploughing up. It's Johnny Gray, looks up. There's Ross Ford behind forward to Russell. Russell to the little pop back inside to Wilson. Wilson struggling to get up to that 5 metre line.
Didn't work, I only got a little
Quick
bit
ball
left
again
in it.
from Laidlaw.
Yeah.
Laidlaw to Watson.
Yeah.
Scotland everywhere. In this game, back to that blind side. Hogg spins it out.
tackle.
Cannonball play on, shouts the referee.
Oh, it's not good.
Wilson into ruck, Hogg into ruck, Laidlaw looks up, finds Johnny Gray
That's
again,
not
he's
good.
everywhere.
Advantage.
There's a penalty advantage, Laidlaw thinks of going left. Inside to Wilson, look up again to Ferguson. Ferguson's just that little use of the feet that you talked about, Chris Patterson. Laidlaw again. And it's a little
I just need to
sneak
finish
round that
it.
short side. Laidlaw. Long ball. Dunbar up to Maitland. Maitland, can he make it?
Scotland gonna get over.
2 Georgian defenders. Great game here. Ford plows on. Greg Laidlaw is everywhere. Maitland has a chance.
Oh, he's there. Scotland.
It didn't look to be on. Maitland got the ball, just picked that gap between 2 defenders, right between them. Another fine try by the right wing. That's Tommy Seymour's try.
This lager was tasting a bit sick, but now I finished it.
And this is clever play. The no spaces in the short side.
Yeah, this one's a lot better.
Those carries, we've seen a bit of footwork by that.
Tasting a lot better.
He never run straight at a big defender. Sean Maitland was seconds before.
Good try,
and a great
Scotland,
tackle
good
by
try,
Kenny
lads.
Cresswell. That time
Right.
he got in between two defenders. He used his
Right,
footwork
this is where
by himself.
I'm going to pause it now because I'm going to finish this off and crack on with the second part. It's 20 minutes anyway, so I'm with 30 minutes on the fucking time on this. So that's perfect timing. Whee! Right, catch you in a bit, YouTube.